Hi, welcome to another edition of We Love Funkos. I'm just going to do some explaining about when I started collecting Funkos and show you a little bit around the living room where I have most of my Funkos. But I do have Funkos in my bedroom, in my closet, and yada yada yada. Well, I first started collecting Funkos in the latter part of 2018. Now, I've been collecting comics for all my life, from X-Men, Fantastic Four, you name it, Avengers. But comics. Even though collecting X-Men does give me a rush especially when I get an issue that I don't have. Um, Funko serves to be that part that was missing. But the thing about Funko is you need to take very good care of them. Otherwise, they drop in price. And not only do they drop in price, they really devalue themselves. Like if you go on eBay and you see the price, and then on the label that says box damage, half the time they shouldn't even be asking for the amount that they're saying, especially if the box is damaged. It doesn't matter if they haven't taken the Funko out. The box is damaged. The box is a complete showcase for the Funko. So if the box is damaged, it's not worth it. Now, one of my first Funko was that 1969 Joker that you see right there. And then one of my later Funkos was Deadpool that you see right there. Now, as you can see, I have a thing for clowns. I love clowns. They make me laugh. They make me, I just love being in the presence of a clown. It doesn't have to be a serial killer clown. The clown makes me happy. And as you see, I have two vintage clowns right there. I have the Alexa Bliss right there. And I have the Edgar Allan Poe. Plus, I have vintage ceramic clowns. As you see up there, I have the House of Dragons, and on top of that, I have two of Silent Bob, iconic Funko. One is him in his regular jersey format, what he normally wears, and the other one is from his Jane Silent Bob reboot, and that's Iron Bob. That's the one where he goes, "Oh, looks like Marvel's gonna shoot somebody." ah. And then of course we have the Cyrex, and then we have Damon, and then we have Rihanna. Now all of these three House of Dragon, Rihanna is probably the most expensive one, being in the Funko app or Funko.com for $31, and then Damon is about 21 to 23, and then of course Cyrax is about 33. But when people sell these, they don't need to sell it at the bottom price. They can sell it for lots of reasons. One of the reason is because they find these Funkos in demand. And that's very good, especially if you have something that, they want. Like right there is my Freddy Krueger error box. And then all my other clowns, such as Slim, and Chuckles. I like Chacos. And then my 3 Wednesdays. I'm still waiting to get the first, the first one that came out with 1309. When I ordered it from Amazon, they said I wasn't going to be getting it till August, September. And that was ordered sometime last year. So yeah, it's a big wait. So anyway, back to my collecting. So Funko filled that gap in me where comic wasn't always filling, because comics are so expensive, and Funkos they're cheap, and not only they're cheap, they're kind of easy to take care of, especially if you put them in plastic in a protective case. As you can see, my Darkwing is not in a protective case, but I should be expecting some protective case around Saturday. So then I'll put him in there. And, yeah. There's my Stan Lee. The Ragnarok. I forgot what they called this one. And then there's the Iron Man. And then there's the Guardians of the Galaxy. Actually, Iron Man, I think, is the most expensive one. But the next most expensive one would be the Guardians of the Galaxy. And then that Patrick Bateman's about $75. Oh, and I can't wait till I get my Bill Murray. So I'll show you the Chase Bill Murray, and we'll do a comparison between the long hair and the short hair. And we'll see where they rate between the two. Because some people like long hair Bill Murray. I like long hair Bill Murray because, you know, I have long hair. So anyway, collecting these Funkos have been a challenge for me because the ones that I do want to get, the autographs, cost humongous bucks. Now, the autographs that I do have, I have the Kirk Hammett, Mary Elizabeth Winstead, and James Jude Courtney. Those cost bucks automatically, but the one that I'm getting in are worth so much more. And I can't wait to show you those as well. So make sure you take care of your Funkos. Put them in a high place where you know if there's an earthquake or something that they're not going to fall and get damaged. Now the protective case should protect them, but just in case not, then at least they won't get damaged if they fall. Now these Funkos, these loose Funkos that are not in their box, they fell a lot already. As you can see in my Howard the Duck. So, yeah, having Funko, there's a price to pay, and yet there's an overwhelming sense of loss when they break. Well, this is Michelangelo. Remember, keep your Funkos in plastic. Keep them at a high place, like in a shelf, like I have here. Do not keep them like how I have Homer, Gloomy, Movie, and Darkwing Duck. No. That would be a big no-no. It's just that I'm losing room in my living room because I have all these Blu-rays. And I have even Blu-rays on the bottom. See? I think the least expensive Stan Lee would be the Endgame. And I think Albert Einstein Download is about $19. But yeah, download the app, and then whenever you go shopping for a Funko, you can do a price comparison and compare the prices to what the app says and to what you really will be paying. That way you get to see the value in them, because they're great investment. Although I would probably say they're a great investment for long term. Now I know Slim is worth about 200, and I know my Nightmare the Nightmare in Elm Street is worth about 150, because it's an error box. Now those have jumped. Why? I don't know. But for all intents and purposes, get what you love. And as you see, I love Wednesday. I love the geckos. I love Alexa Bliss. I love the Looney Tunes. I love the Pillsbury Doughboy. Anyway, this is Michelangelo. Thank you.